Actor Vijay is a film star, most popular Kollywood actor than a seasoned politician. Undoubtedly, he commands a massive fan base. His entry in politics is confidence and the strength this fan base provide. No doubt, Vijay is arguably the biggest crowd puller in Tamil Nadu politics, with supporters including women, children, youths and children who love cinema and want an alternative to DMK and AIADMK. From the start of his party Tamilga Vetri Kazhagam, TVK, Vijay chose to contest alone, a move many critics called unwise, and seeing the happening in Karur, their critics seems correct. When someone compare him to former Chief Minister Jayalalitha, who successfully converted her fan base into political support, they forget the fact that Jayalalitha built her party over years, rooted deeply and become a political icon in rural, agrarian and middle-class communities, while Vijay's fan base is mainly youths and teenagers, many of whom are not yet eligible voters. At his rallies, one can clearly see more children than eligible voters. Let's understand what happened during the tragic stampede at Vijay's rally in Karur on 27 September 2025, and also consider the political geography of Karur. The Kongu Nadu region, which includes Coimbatore, Erode, Tirupur, Salem, Namakkal, Karur, and parts of Dharmapuri and Dindigul, is known for its liberal and unpredictable voting patterns, unlike Chennai or the southern Kanyakumari district, which have strong affiliations to the ruling DMK. Kongu Nadu voters prioritize current political and social issues, trends, and emotional narratives over any political loyalty. For Vijay, this region is crucial to his political strategy, and he needs to galvanize as many seats as possible here to establish a strong foothold. Now, about the Karur rally stampede. Velusmapuram, the location on the Karuri Road highway, where the rally was held, has narrow roads that can only safely handle about 5,000 people. However, eyewitnesses claim that over 27,000 attendees gathered, swelling to as many as 60,000 at times. Secondly, Vijay's gatherings are not political but filled with fanfare. They come to see a Tamil cinema youth icon. So the crowd will be unpredictable. This requires meticulous planning of rally routes and crowd management, which unfortunately TVK was lacking. Thirdly, Vijay's party lacks a solid grassroots framework. His supporters are mostly fans and spectators without an organized ground team. As a result, they are unable to manage themselves or others, risking their own safety. Officials claimed about 500 police personnel were deployed for security. It may be little exaggerated. Of course, it may contain firefighters, ambulance drivers, and other supporting staff. It is hard to digest. There were more than 100 police personnel to control this huge gathering. Most critically, the rally timing was a disaster. Official permission was reportedly sought for rally timings 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Vijay's Twitter indicated an arrival around 12 p.m., which caused crowds to gather early, even from 10 a.m. This led to overcrowding hours before the rally in hot conditions without adequate food and water. Vijay's actual arrival was around 7:40 p.m., much later than expected, causing unrest among the waiting crowd. This timing mismatch as well as hunger and dehydration under scorching heat was cited by Tamil Nadu police and officials as a major factor worsening crowd control. Whenever the crowd became restless and frenetic, casualties became inevitable, people clinging to fragile branches, unstable walls, and rusted iron rooftops, many collapsing. The announcement of Vijay's arrival came, a surge was able to seen, breaking barricades, causing stampede. Adding to chaos, Vijay threw water bottles into the crowd, intending to help, but this inadvertently caused many to scramble, worsening the crowd crush. There are reports of a minor lathi charge by police. Here police made a grave mistake. Their primary responsibility was to contain the crowd running to avoid any panic. But they did the just opposite. They made thousands panic. The biggest mistake Vijay made as a political leader was leaving the scene and returning to Chennai soon after the tragic stampede. This act was seen by many as irresponsible and insensitive, especially since 39 people lost their lives, people who had come to see him. His departure severely damaged his political reputation. Many critics say he lacks the experience to handle crises and uncertainties, and his premature exit only reinforced their claims. In contrast, leaders like DMK's M.K. Stalin and Udyanidhi Stalin responded swiftly by rushing to the site, demonstrating solidarity and effective crisis management. While some may say they capitalized on the tragedy, more importantly, it reflected their time-tested experience and ability to handle uncertain situations with composure. Vijay must learn from these mistakes. First, he needs to build a strong ground-level team for coordination and crowd management. Do not entrust security solely to police. Private professional event managers play a critical role, as seen in BJP rallies. Understand that his actions, however small, are scrutinized politically. Responsiveness and empathy are vital. Take responsibility during crises rather than evading them to truly become a people's leader. Time may heal wounds, and a tragic incident at Karur may gradually fade from memory, but the people of Tamil Nadu hope Vijay will evolve beyond his cinematic hero image to become a mature political leader. Otherwise, the dreams of TVK fans and those who wish for Vijay to become Chief Minister may remain unfulfilled, and TVK itself risks fading away as an experimental party, repeatedly failing with every relaunch attempt.